Hello and welcome back to the Notable Norse. We have become a king and now it is time to rule. And what are we going to do? Well, we're going to continue raiding a little bit, we're going to continue earning money that way, but we have other objectives in mind now. What we want to do is we want to secure our realm, we want to make sure our succession is sorted, and we want to make sure that our vassals are in a good place, and just basically make sure that everything is settled for us to upgrade to the next level, to build and create something that is more permanent. Because what we have now could still go. It could still be ripped apart by all sorts of things. But we want to just make a solid realm, and we don't want to do too much more war. At least not right now. Right now, we're happy with what we've got. If an opportunity arises, maybe if there's an opportunity to take something like this, it would be good, but I'm looking for just a little bit of peace for just now. Not too much, because then people will be mad, but a little bit of peace. Now, we do have a faction. Let's have a look at it. So, which faction is it? Independence. So, this guy, he thinks that we are the worst. Okay, so we'll see what we can do about that. And then we have a peasants' rabble. And you're in Hjaltland. Where is that? Is this Hjaltland? Yes it is. Okay. So why are you unhappy, peasants? Troll attacks. You know what? If ever there was a good reason for a peasant to be unhappy, troll attacks would be top of the list. Followed by upset peasants. Okay, so when are they going to stop being upset about troll attacks? In 20 years' time. Oh. There is something in the wilds of this county terrifying and even killing the locals. Okay. And then, popular opinion, they're upset until... Oh, for 3 days. Okay. So that faction's going to get a little less uppity in 3 days, but still. Troll attacks. Is there anything I can do? There's no actions on provinces anymore, are there? No, there's nothing you can do like that. So I don't know. Do I have a thing that I can do here? Anything? Nope, I can't see anything that seems to be mentioning it at all. Alright, well, we have troll attacks. We're just going to have to go over there and beat them up when that happens. But that's our only real faction. We're going to reinforce up to about 5,000 troops, which I think will put us in the... At least, I think that'll mean that we're the strongest person in kind of this area up here. Possibly this area as well. But we're not quite at the level of like a West Francia yet. Yeah, there are a couple thousand. There are 1,000 and a bit above, but they also have money. They have allies. You know, down here is pretty strong, so we're not quite there yet. Some of the other things we could do is we could potentially be looking at, reforming the religion. If I go into here, this could potentially be a good idea for us. Create a proper religion that fits our what we're going for. And potentially becoming not tribal. How do we do that? Adopt feudal ways. So we'd have to have absolute tribal authority. We have to sort the religion out first, so that fits as well. So this is kind of like a long-term goal for us. Development level is greater or equal to 10 and has 70% of all military and civic tribal era innovations. Let me just have a look here. So what is our development level? 2. Okay, well it's not particularly high. Now, of course, development is ignored because we are a tribal government, apart from its effect on supply limit. So I'm not overly worried about that, but we could invest a little bit into it with one of our people here. Which one is it who does that one? Is it you? So increase development, yeah. So at 100% it'll increase development by 1. Fair enough. It also lowers building and construction time. Okay, cool. I was also just thinking here, have you got any other issues? Like, have we got any wrong religions around here? So you're the correct religion. Let's check our land, make sure it's all the right religion. So that one's the right religion, right religion, right religion, right religion. Okay. There is also potentially an argument for changing our capital from Rogaland to Hjaltland. And the reason why we might want to do that is because this one has been heavily upgraded. Has 4 development, like it's a lot further along. I mean, people hate us there, but it is a lot further along. Maybe once the upset peasants goes away, it could be a good idea to move over. Control, we're almost up to max on that, and we're already a better province. We would then get the capital bonuses on it as well. What duchy is it a part of? That's probably a reason not to. It's part of the Northern Isles, which doesn't exist right now, but it'd be us and our player heir who currently have them. Yeah, I mean, this could be... Oh, is there anything else in the Northern Isles? I just realized this could also be part of it. I want to be down here at this level. Chieftain. Northern Isles. Ah, so this one as well is also part of it. Okay, and who owns this one? This is Enar, who currently just holds that land. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we could be happy taking that as our capital. I'm wondering whether we want to just switch. I mean, there's no real reason to not do it right now, apart from the fact that they're pretty mad at us. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to switch. This is going to become our capital. How do I do that? That'll be this button? Yeah. Cool. So look how much more we're making here. Look how bad our previous capital became when it lost the capital bonuses as well. This is huge. So this is going to make us so much in the long term, which I'm happy about. Okay, cool. Let's wait 3 days to start with. So that negative is now worn off here. So we're still at minus 50. Do we still have the faction coming up? Yeah, so the faction is still going to exist. It's still going to fire. It's going to appear in our capital. Maybe we should have waited for the faction to fire, but it doesn't really matter. We can raise troops and go and beat it up in a minute. Okay, right. Why are you unhappy at me? What's your problem? You want a seat on the council? Okay. You hate my religion? Okay. And I am voting for his candidate, though, so we are going to get +1 a month. Alright. So, what kind of positions could we give him on the council? We only have one position which is not held by a powerful vassal, and that's Spy Master. Is anyone else good at Spy Mastery? No. You're almost as good. Okay. You're much better at Martial. Just trying to get the tooltips out of the way here. You're not suitable as a steward, though. Okay. You're suitable as a steward, potentially. I'm now like, I could swap everyone around. Like, do a little cycle. Is anybody able to swap into that? I guess you are my best Spy Master, but it's such a waste of your talents to be a Spy Master. Let's see here. Yeah, and we'd have to have a bad Marshal. I think we cope with that. Do we potentially want to just take the land from him? Are we able to? And what have we got? I can demand his conversion. They might say no. Let's have a look at our tribal authority. If I raise that, characters can be imprisoned. Wait, we can't even imprison anyone right now? Okay. Yeah, titles can be revoked is up here, so at level 3. We could also spend prestige to push yourselves beyond that. Although we don't have it just yet. Okay. Although we'd have to have a reason to take his title as well. But I don't really want a Catholic holding the title. Is there anything else we can do here? No, I'm not gonna... I don't really want to murder him. So pretty much our only option is... I guess I'll just demand his conversion and see what it gives us here. Let's see what happens. It said maybe, so... Right. Step number 1. Sort him out. I see the wisdom of your faith, but I hope you can understand what a long, winding path it is from the darkness into the light. Perhaps if you promise to support me in whatever way I need, the journey would be an easier one. So he would get a weak hook on us, but I would convert him. I think we take the conversion, yeah. We take the hook, we take the conversion. It does mean that we can't do anything against him, but look at that, already he's at +8. Now, he is going to use his hook to push himself on the council anyway. So I'm afraid that you are fired, my son. Well, sorry about that. My steward, you are now going to be my Spy Master. Reassign is what I'm looking for. Yep. And then, the new person on our then you're gonna have to be our steward. Yeah. So everything's just becoming a little bit worse, but that's okay. You're gonna become my chancellor. Actually, I think this one is an upgrade. Let's see, you. Yep. Then you will become my marshal. Fantastic. He's a bit unhappy at us, but that's fine. Every position is filled. Okay. Let's have a look here at my vassals and see if we've got anybody who's unhappy at us. Nobody's particularly unhappy at us. Now, you are another powerful vassal. I don't know how I can have 5 powerful vassals because it doesn't make a lot of sense to me, given I only have 4 council positions, but that's fine. You can't do anything about it anyway. Okay. Now, our wife is currently... I just noticed our wife's currently on assist ruler, which gives us some stats towards things, but she can give us a lot of stats towards certain things if we want her to. Let's have a look. How much is my wife giving me towards these stats? So +4, so I could get a ton more martial if I wanted to. She's giving us +2 stewardship, which isn't necessary currently. She's giving us 4 intrigue. It's pretty bad to start with. I don't need the piety. I don't really care about the general opinion. You know what? Give me all of the martial. There we go. So we're now at 31, which is pretty sweet. We're going to have even more troops coming in here. We can challenge Count Kettle to a trial by combat. Why? He's an adulterer. Okay. He's got 12 prowess. What have we got in terms of prowess? We got 16. However, we are wounded. So I probably want to wait till we're not wounded. That would seem like a sensible idea. Let's continue just letting our troops raise up a little bit. Getting stuck in. There was a commotion among the children today. Bodil was attempting to preach among her fellow youngsters and became the target of a small fight. Hjalmar intervened and did what he could to protect her. Yeah, brave is a fantastic trait. Oh, I also just remembered, somebody mentioned that... Oh, I have some prisoners as well I need to deal with. But they mentioned that the reason why my champions keep dying is I have no court physician. As apparently, there's a thing where you can basically get your court physician to deal with all of the injuries, and then that helps you. So, let's search for... Well, you know, let's just... Actually, do I have one in my prisoners? No? Although I am going to recruit you, because you're fantastic with that military engineer. Yeah, we'll have you. Drifter. 27 could be something for later. 13. Okay, we'll leave you there. Leave. Can I get money for you? No, for a favor. Nah. We'll leave those people in there. Right, 27. Do we have a concubine we want to get rid of? Yeah, we're going to get rid of this person who doesn't like me. I'm going to dismiss her. Be gone. Right, and then we're going to take you as a concubine. People are very unhappy about that. Wait, who are you married to? Oh, I don't care. Yeah, no. Let's go. Right. Here, we're going to leave the rest of them until they have some money. That now gives us a new concubine, and we can carry on. Yeah. Right. Oh, I got distracted. Yes. Court physician. So we basically just have to start a search because we don't have anybody available. Actually, no, it would be in here, I'd look, right? Find character who is in my top realm. Actually, it would have to be in my court, right? Yeah, so I can't see anyone with the physician. Oh, what's this one? Blade Master. Yeah. Wrong type of sharp implement that we're looking for them to be good with. Yes, we don't have anybody. Cool. Search for physician. It's going to cost us some money, but that's okay. We have some money. The world is full of dangers, even to a king and his court. As per my request, my servants have inquired after recommendations. So they brought us Broder or Rother. Okay. And they've also brought us Hawker. Let's see. So 50 or 20. I will take the 20 gold one. Cool. Doesn't need to be amazing, just needs to exist. We've been burdened with your oppressive laws for far too long. No, I'm giving you nothing. Peasants, you will have absolutely nothing, and you'll like it. Right, rally point. Oh, this is where my rally point is. Well, that's convenient. We'll raise here. We'll wait for our troops to get together. You know what? Oh, we will lead, yes, with our 49 commander advantage, thanks to our martial skill. Just straight in here. We're going to destroy them. And we get the defending bonus as well, which seems a little unfair, but hey, there you have it. So be it. We have won the war. We will disband our troops. And we'll have a look at this guy. Yeah, I'm going to recruit you. Yeah, definitely. Join. Right, anything in here? Low county control. Well, we're already sorting that because we should have our marshal. Oh, he's not doing the job anymore. Okay. Yeah, I want you to increase control in that one. Cool. Right. And that's also going to significantly affect us because of the fact it's our capital. Yeah, I was wanting to go in here. Yeah, so we're at 52, so it's not that bad, but still needs to be sorted. New guardian is needed for Unar. Unar, what are you doing? You're doing a diplomacy thing? Yeah, there you go. Our new court physician shall be your guardian. Are we feeling better from our wound yet? Not at all. Okay, we need to lower some stress for us as well, because we're getting a little bit stressed. A pilgrimage costs money. Yeah, I guess I need some money. Let's go raid some places, and that'll make us less stressed. Right. Raise local raiders. Cradled by death. As the door to the birthing chamber opens, I am not greeted by smiling midwives and a crying babe, but instead to Ingbjorg's heart-wrenching wails. Ah, your daughter is in Valhalla now. Okay. Well, that's bad, but that's alright. We'll move on. We have our raiders. We're set to always raid. Let's see here. Anywhere not raided? That's the next question. I kind of did a job on this place at one point. We go over this way. Got any land that's unraided? We can get 7. Get 19. Yeah, I think this seems good. They don't really have the strength to push us off, so let's go. You're just going to walk there? I mean, alright. Fair enough. Our level of splendor has gone up. Nice. So we are now insignificant, which is okay. It gets us prestige. Just a baseline. New martial perk. So if I've taken gallant, right? I have taken gallant. So I've gone all the way down here. Now we have serve the crown right now, which gives us control growth. We could take bellum justum, but I'm not planning on doing more wars right now. I think I'm going to take increased control and county progress gain, because that is immediately useful. Right. A little bit of raiding. Move on to the next place. And we're just walking there. I love it. It's good. Catch their army. We like actually having the fight. Get the raiding going. Fire and blood. The settlement of Il, an important stronghold in the greater Greater the Iniri Suthrithshire. That's a little bit weirdly worded. I'm assuming that's because this is filled in from somewhere. Has fallen to my raiders. We have the run of vast tracts of land and many of the quivering subjects and shining treasures of King Nupa to choose from. Okay, so we get bounteous plunder, or we've taken enough already. Oh, no, I will take bounteous plunder, please. We can hold up to 500 here, so that seems good. Yeah, we might as well raid everywhere because we can get that event and get an extra 30 no matter where we are, right? Like, we might not get the event every time, but there's a possibility of getting the event every time. Head all the way down here. Yeah, we haven't yet actually had to get on a boat, which is fantastic. Isle of Man. Oh, yeah, head over here. Nice. We have a mental break. Who died? My sister died. Ah, I see. Of late, my courtiers seem to avoid me at all costs. I hear whispers that my bravery is mistaken for bloodlust, but that just means I rule with a firm hand. It doesn't mean that I'm a monster, does it? So I can become reclusive? Gold and silver will buy me love, or I don't need love, just obedience. Yeah, well, we're going to try and lower our stress in other ways soon, so we'll go with that. Wait, that's owned by Brittany? How strong are you? Oh, not very strong. Okay. Let's see. How strong is Jorvik? Jorvik is someone that we can actually potentially raid. That's a good new bit of information. Hey, we captured someone. Can I get some money for you? Ransom. Oh, okay. Next place. We are going to take attrition, but that's okay. I'm just sneaking in here. captured another person. Okay. There's a lot of loot here in the capital. Look at that. Hey, you got more prisoners taken during the siege. These ones can actually be ransomed for money. Get 30, get 25. Maybe one more. Maybe we'll finish Jorvik and then get out of here. Yeah, we are starving right now, so seems sensible. A little bit of a jaunt over to Sheffield, to Doncaster. Get out of here. Get out of here. Run for the coast. No, run for the coast. There we go. We are taking attrition, but that's fine. Right. And then head back home. Good. That went pretty well, I'd say. Hey, look at that. We got 215 prestige and gold. Salt in the wound. While I was at the market of Hjalmar, his attention was caught by a criminal chained to the pillory. Hjalmar watched him for a while. When he did nothing but cough and beg for water, Hjalmar rolled his eyes and kept on walking. So he's callous. Criminal is not even worth your attention, arrogant, or make him compassionate. He can be callous for just now. We can't really afford too much more stress. Alright, we'll disband our troops. Need to let them recharge a little bit here. But we can now hold blots and runestones and all sorts of things. We can ransom this mayor for an extra 15. Let's go for a runestone first. Yeah. Runestone. Right, close that one up. Close that one up. Rocks through the ages subject. What are we going to go for? I can talk about my vanquished foe, Jarl Bue. My ascension to the throne of Norregr, so Norway. Or, you want to pay how much? My ascension to the throne, please. Location. Monuments to ennoblement, such as my rise to king, encourage people to serve their ruler through thick and thin. They're best placed in urban areas where more youths can be inspired to turn out for the levy. Of course, one or two spots do spring to mind. My capital seems good. Extra levy size there seems fantastic. Yeah, good. So even more levies for us to recharge. Now let's hold a grand blot. We should have some people who we can sacrifice. We're going to invite everybody to this blot. And who are we going to sacrifice? We're going to sacrifice, I think, you know what, Sig? I think we're going to sacrifice you. Oh, we haven't got there yet. Oh, he paid us 15 gold, so he's out. Let's see. Just waiting for the next bit of the blot. Okay. Hey, we have full control. Nice. That's what I like to see. Right, sacrifice. The gods shall taste human blood. Okay. That sounds fine. Oh, I can go for man and animal alike? Ooh, okay. Let's go with that. And then I'm going to sacrifice you. You're designated. I designate... Oh, no, I can only designate one at a time. That's fine. Let's go. My prisoner died in my dungeons. Okay. What have we got here? I can trial by combat this guy because he's a witch. We're still a little bit, you know, extremely injured. So we might hold off. The guests of the blot are so numerous that they blanket the area around the temple, sending up a cacophonous roar as Sig is hauled up to the altar, the very first in a long line of men and beasts stretching far out the doors. She thrashes ferociously as the Gother throttle her life away, and the light in her eyes lasting till the first animal is slaughtered. Human corpses to the hanging tree, animals to the cooking fire, all gore is collected in a bowl, and the Gother use it to paint the walls of the temple inside and out. Truly, a spectacle worthy of the gods. Oh, apparently I can impress the nobility here. Okay. So every invited noble gets 20 opinion of me, and I get the 250 stuff. Okay. I can get just one person, or I can get the people's one again. Oh, maybe the higher your level of blot, it allows you to do this. Like, if you invite all the nobility, you then get this as an option. It could also be because this is the first one we've done as a king. That's why it's an option, but I'm going to take it, yeah. Because I think I paid for it. Right. Carrying on. Odal has come of age. Alright, cool. We're then going to wait a second just for her stats to come in. Right. And then we're going to marry her off. Now, do I want to marry to someone like the King of Novgorod? No, it looks like he's got his own problems going on here. I'm just seeing who we got around the area. If I can't see them on the map, I'm generally like, they're a bit too small for me to care about. Yeah, so where is this one? Well, that's in there. Oh, right, no, I'm going to raid you. I'm not going to get an alliance. Let's go matrilineal and look for somebody who has suitable traits. Inheritable, max age difference of 5, maximum age of 25. Let's see here what we got. So, robust is good, but I don't really want an alliance out of this one. So if I don't want an alliance, I pretty much have to choose one of my nephews. Yeah, Magnus is going to marry her. Sure, that's fine. There's a chance of them being inbred, but hey, we just won't put them in charge, if that's the case. Right. Oh, just checking succession. Yes, so it is all going to her heir. That's fine. That's all we needed to know. All of what we're sending off is going to our heir. I'm just checking, like, does our first son is in line to some duchies? He's in line to this chieftain as well. I don't understand why he's in line to the chieftain. Especially as it's our capital now, but we don't have the prestige to change it, so we won't change it. I think. Because it should still be on the O. This chieftain is currently on Confederate partition. Okay, wait, is there no way to change it? Or is it because I don't have the duchy? Maybe if I had the duchy, I could control the succession law? That's a good bit of logic. I'm going to create the Northern Isles. Yes, okay, so if I have a duchy, I can control the succession law, and I can make it Scandinavian elective, like everything else. Okay, cool. So I now need to nominate my successor for this, and it's going to be my player heir, because that way he will get that land. Okay, cool. So now if I wait a second. Wait, what? So, let me just go here. Duchy of the Northern Isles. Successor is him. Why is this? I mean, it still says it's Confederate partition, but why is it? It shouldn't pass to him. By my logic, it should not pass to him. I don't truly understand why it would pass to him. It's a little bit weird, but anyway, that's fine. Hard rule. Military faction thing for vassals is interesting. Sieging against revolts is interesting. None of it's like good, but it's interesting. I'm trying to see whether there's anything else here I want. I mean, this is a good one for getting you into that absolute control line, but maybe it's time to switch off of war. It's an odd thought, but maybe it is. Because we don't need an awful lot of this. Let's take Bellum Justum and then switch off of this, because we don't need the control growth. We don't need the martial. I think that we're happy to move on. What's I'm just checking. So we did we had a martial education. Okay. What kind of thing do we want? We could go down something like this, like go down here, get some of these swaying people. I don't know. These aren't too exciting, but True Ruler would be really good if we want to get some of that land for free up nearby us. Anything else? I don't really think intrigues are a way to go here. Stewardship, I mean, it can make us a lot of money if that's our goal. But again, I don't think it's our goal. Learning. I think I'm going to take this and try and get to True Ruler. I think that makes the most sense for us right now. And I'm just going to take the prestige gain instead of the diplomacy, because our diplomacy is bad. So I might as well just take an actual benefit to us. Right. And prestige does lead into buildings, so all of that seems pretty good. Our max number of troops is now 7,000, so we got a couple thousand in this episode, so all of that seems cool. Right. We're advancing, we're becoming stronger, and I'm mostly happy with that. Once I figure out our succession law, we should be fine. I mean, we can always war as the next character and just take the land back, but yeah, I don't really understand. Like, I understand, right, that the that this title has Confederate partition, right? Like this one right here has Confederate partition, which is inherited from our realm title, right? Because our realm succession is Confederate partition. We cannot change that because we are a tribal ruler. I understand that entire link, right? The problem I have is why that one is under that. Well, let me have a look. What's this one under? This is also under Confederate partition. So it says that, wait, it says that that son's the heir. Is that the case? Yeah, okay, so it's saying that son's going to get that land. But no, this doesn't. Okay, so why is it saying that? Oh, I think I understand it. I think I understand where it's going. Because the person who is our heir is our son. He is already in line to this land, right? Now I understand it. So he's already in line to this land. So by Confederate partition, he is already going to be landed. Therefore, he is able to hold all the other titles perfectly legally because he's landed, right? He can hold all of this. He can hold the duchy. He can hold that because he has any amount of land at all. If he had no land, this would go to him because it's the capital of our kingdom. But because he already holds a singular piece of land, because he will already hold a piece of land. I mean, he's already got some here as well. But because he holds a piece of land, he will it doesn't need to be like, hey, he has to have the capital because he's already going to have that from Confederate partition. Okay, I see where this is going. Now, unfortunately, it does mean that this is going to be our capital in the end, which is not ideal. And I don't know how to fix that. Because the only way to fix that would to not have Confederate partition on our lower level titles. Which obviously, just if we go up here, we are locked in to Confederate partition on our lower level titles. So it's kind of like a catch-22 situation. Now, we do have a lot of piety. And if I had chosen in this one, if I had chosen to go down here and maybe try and rush for profit, maybe we could have reformed our religion, and that could have led somewhere. I think there are other things stopping us from reforming our religion right now, right? We need to hold 3 holy sites as well. Yeah. So that's the other problem. So if I go holy sites, which ones are we not holding? So we have 1, 2... Well, we don't hold this one. Oh, no. So we hold these 2. So where's the rest? All right, there you go. 3, 4... There's usually 5 on the map. That's why I'm just struggling to find it. It's over here somewhere. Oh, there we go. 5. Okay, so not controlled, controlled, controlled. So we have 2 controlled, not controlled. Wait. No, we have 3 holy sites. We have 1, 2, 3. So that's actually true. So we're already past that point. So this I think is incorrect. Oh, but it might be with the holders. And then missing that much. Okay. So if I went down to the actual holding level. You are sat through. I go down to holding level. You are sat through. If I go down to holding level. No, that should count. So maybe it's just because I don't have the prestige, it's just blocked. Oh, not prestige, the piety, it's just blocked us off entirely. And that's if we want to reform it with the exact same doctrines as well. It's going to cost us 5,000, so yeah. Anyway, we'll think about it. So, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.